Do 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 do. Welcome to Leaves for Nature podcast, where we talk about the latest news of the K-pop group called Nature. And here with me is Big Brother Alex. Can you say hi?
Hi,
And
hello.
me, Poetic Headset, and we're gonna be your host for today. And we have a lot to talk about. All right, just go ahead and start this whole thing.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so
right.
much to talk about here, but we're gonna try to we're gonna try to straighten these things out, and we're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna chill this thing. Now, yes,
Nature is
nature
back.
is back with "I'm So
Yeah,
Pretty." I mean, I'm not that pretty, but the song is it's out there.
I'm not that pretty either, but thank you.
Okay, so before we get into talking about the songs and getting into the whole tier of the comeback, we're gonna get into what happened last night or morning for you, because it was an eventful moment,
Mm,
and the way we even got to that point was in order for them to even show the showcase. They did an event where you have to get 10 million hearts for a video, and it's not just one person; it's the
yeah,
fandom needs to do it. Leafs had to go in there and be like, "Okay,
yeah,
press the hearts
yeah,
on that V Live video." And I think for I was part of this
yeah,
for the whole process. I think it only took us a day and a half, and they only gave us like maybe 3 days, four
yeah.
days around July, I think, or
Yeah,
so.
that was good. I was also like
Yeah.
doing it a lot,
Okay. So we got into this.
but not. I mean, not in the same in the same way that you. I know that you are like totally dedicated to what you do. I'm just like going
Well,
in and out.
I'm dedicated to my groups. Okay, so I love doing it though, and I love pressing those
I
hearts.
know.
And I
Yeah,
do say that a lot of leads did amazing job too. I can't really go and give I
yeah.
can't
I'm
really
proud
go
of that.
like personally like who's out there who did it, because there's no way to say anyways. But it was
No, no,
amazing,
no.
right?
But I'm proud that we could do it in like 1.5 day doing like 10 million hearts. It's okay.
Oh,
I think I was proud about
I
Leafs
mean, did
at that
you did you
moment.
even see the did you even see like the
Talk about
Instagram
Leafs.
post on it that Sunshine was like so proud of it, like, oh my gosh, she's like, I wish,
Yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
goes,
I saw. It
yeah,
was
she
on
goes, I
Twitter
wish
also.
I was there when it hit 10 million. So I was like, Sunshine could have been there, it would have been
Yeah.
amazing. So that would be one of those things.
Oh, sunshine, sunshine of
Yes,
our
of
life.
course.
Yes.
So anyways, since we got there, we got to 10 million. They decided they're gonna give a special video, event video, and what the event video exactly turned out to be was to show the showcase that they're gonna do for "I'm So Pretty." Um,
Yeah.
so so we're gonna go into full detail of what happened in the showcase. So I would like you, Alex, to get into the first few minutes, because I will be truthful and say that I didn't see I didn't see like 16 minutes of it, but I think it went well. So I want to know your point of view on the showcase for that first 16 minutes.
Uh, First, you have to explain why you missed the first
I was
10 minutes.
I was just relaxing. Okay, I was looking and streaming. Okay, so I'm sorry. All right, I didn't have it on the dot on the clock. Okay, but I tried. Okay, so uh,
I was waiting for it maybe 1 hour or something like that. So just in case, because in sometimes in real life they like just suddenly uh, start the lives. They're not like always on time. So I was just in case 1 hour before and just talking about with other leaves who were excited about it. So yeah, it started in time and it started straight away with their performance. It went dark and then they performed their title song.
man,
I'm So
I wish I
Pretty,
was there to see that.
and they were really
Mm.
pretty, and they were really pretty like straight away. And it's like I think they really did well. It was the first time I saw the whole choreography. and the whole choreo, and it's like it had a lot of lot of things going on, and I think it make it made it work really well, and had a good response from the online and also from the public who was watching it, and it was a good start for the showcase, and kind of I felt that the girls really like to to dance it. It was good. In fact, it was better than I thought. So in that way, it was a really promising
That
start.
sounds like something I missed. Even
So
though for 60 minutes, it felt like I missed out a lot, man.
yeah, I
Man.
really missed
So
something. Yeah, you can see it in the clips
no, that's
later.
why I'm
It's
probably gonna
okay. It's
watch it and be
okay.
like, oh my, I missed it. So
Yeah, yeah. They were really excited. You can see that they're excited in the bit. Like, I think the best thing about Nature is that even they are doing their second comeback now. It feels like they are totally
yeah,
everything is new for them, and you can kind of see it from their way to react. They react to people and way they perform. It's like this is their moment, and that's what I like a lot. Like sometimes you can have a group that have a second or third comeback, and it's a little bit like, oh, we have done it before stuff. So and you can see that they really appreciate it, and it's yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I had some some like I was like watching from like a good TV and with high volumes and wanted to see everything what was happening. I was just having a good time
that's
with
like
it.
I said.
So yeah, but 10 minutes was maybe the like you maybe lost. Wait a minute, you maybe lost the first song, and then I think in the like straight afterwards there was the other song also. So you missed two
Oh, shut
songs.
up! I think I missed because I don't recall listening to that one.
Yeah, you missed those
But I
two.
managed to. I managed
Yeah, they had those two, and then they had this kind of
the discussion.
you know
Yeah.
introduction.
Oh, the introduction.
Introduction.
Okay. So
Yeah, but I
yeah, I
think you
think I got
saw after
one of
that.
that.
I think
So
you saw.
so
Yeah.
I think
So
at this point, they're gonna have they're talking, but I want to get to a more interesting point to it. Here is what people were worried about.
yeah.
I was worried about this. Okay, when I heard the news that Lou
Okay.
had a toe fracture, basically she has a
Yeah.
she messed up her toe, and not a really good way because
Yeah.
her issue
Yeah.
what she
Pretty
said there
bad,
is
I think.
that she's not able to stand. So basically when she tries to stand it probably hurts, so she needs to kind of step down. So
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and she needs help. She needs help all the time. She can't put any weight
yeah.
for it.
So
You can kind of you can kind of see how like she's a total
she wanted
trooper,
to
and he was
ease
like
yeah, she wanted to
smiling and
ease the
everything, and she did
yeah,
everything
she wanted to
okay,
ease the
but it's
fan
not
saying that
it's
everything's
not easy.
okay, everything's fine. That hopefully she gets back. And I think that's an important point to this. Now, Now, for me,
Yeah, it
okay,
is.
my opinion, why I felt bad about this, even though I understood that she's still gonna be there
Mm,
for certain situations, but the thing for
yeah,
the thing that
it's your
really
leader.
why I really felt bad about this one is because of the fact that if you know how idols are, right, the one of the one things that
Mm,
they go for being an idol singer is to be on stage when they go to a comeback, that's
yeah,
always the
performing.
thing. They love
Mm,
interacting with their fans. They love talking to their fans.
yeah,
They love chatting. But they are performers. They are singers. So of
they're
course the main number
performers.
one
Yeah.
that they always want to
Mm,
do is to perform on stage. So for Lou to miss out on that, and I think you could kind of see it from her that
yeah,
it's like it kind of hurts her. Like oh my, like she
yeah, yeah.
like
It hurts. Yeah,
it sort of feels like she's letting her team
like
down
like
because of the fact that she managed to in
yeah, because the MC. MC was saying that you couldn't, like, you were dancing like while you were
Yeah.
sitting and stuff like that, and and Lou was saying that he was she felt that she was one of the leaves
Yeah.
then because she couldn't perform. She felt like she's one of the fans, and she was like, cheering for the girls that
Mm.
everything went
Yeah.
well and stuff like that. So I feel the same. And one aspect is also that a lot of the girls, you c- you can you can know, like after following them for a long time, you can see how strong leader Lou
Yeah.
is. You can see how much the other members are kind of lean and take, how do you say, like, how important the Lou is in all situations. And I think that could show also in the performances, because it's not she has always been a big part of it. She's the lead vocalist, and she always also, like like shows a lot of energy, and people kind of feed about that energy.
Yes.
The members kind of, they see how much fun Lou has, and other members are like, oh, they depend a lot on Lou, like more than I think many other groups. They depend on Lou as as a mother figure, and as a so it's a big loss. You just have to say how it
Yeah.
is.
So
So
I understand. That's why.
it's not
That's
it
why during the
it will
showcase she
show.
addressed the situation that people have been asking her, and then people have been talking about it, and it is what it is. And for me, I think it's a huge loss for them, the fact that she's not going to be there for the music stages,
Yeah,
because Lou is one of those
like,
Lou is one of the idols in nature that is actually I don't want to say popular, the most popular one, but she has the most exposure, because you see her from Celly TV, where she it's sort of like Celly
yeah.
TV. If you don't know what that is sort of like how Idol Room is, and it's sort of a place for idols to promote their
Yeah,
groups.
it's the same in internet or real life,
So
that idol room is
So
like
you're gonna see Lou a lot. So a lot of people would probably know her from there. And to lose her like that, in terms of for the music stages, that's
and probably she will not be in Cell of TV either, so she will be probably resting a lot and stuff like that. So it's a big loss in many ways. It's also a loss, like, I think, in that her presence is not so much, like, out there. You know what I mean?
and
It's like
she
this
always gives
yeah,
110%. That's always been what I like about her,
yeah,
and her really
yeah,
cool intro and her really cool smile that she goes with. So that will be missed in the music stages. Now, of
yeah.
course, if she's able to, and she's having a more quicker recovery, and she's managed to recover from a bone from her toe fracture, then yes, more power to nature.
Mm,
Because when she does come back for them to do performances, you're gonna see that it's gonna be a huge difference. And but of course, I'm
yeah,
not gonna doubt or
yeah,
anything and say that the performances they're gonna do is anything but what nature is capable of doing, because I believe, is it Sebum and Sunshine, I think, are the ones gonna take over her
yeah.
parts and lines. So
Yeah,
I think they're okay there. So
yeah,
I just think losing her overall in that sense is
yeah.
fine.
They
But
are okay.
overall, it's okay. It's okay.
It's a big loss still. Every time you lose a member, or for an injury, or can, like, other schedule or whatever, you
Yeah.
can see it. But especially when it's the leader, and it's kind of, I feel that a lot of other members lean on her, like, she says that everything is okay, we can do it, and then the other ones, believe that also, and you can she can get the energy
Yeah.
going
Of
from the
course,
start. like
Of course,
introduction.
the thing is,
And
The thing is, Lou is gonna
never
be
even.
there. Lou's gonna be there behind the scenes. For most of part, she's gonna be
She's gonna
behind the
be there,
scenes.
of course.
So she's not gonna be totally not there. So that's okay. Anyways, we're gonna get back into the showcase. Now
Yeah.
they did their little talks, their TMIs, which is too much information, where they talk about who their roommate is
Yeah.
and
What's bad about them and what's
yeah.
good about
Of
them.
course,
And so
of
on. So it
course,
was kind of
they
funny
decided to
and
hide who's their roommates, and it was more fun that way.
yeah, but
At
we
that
all
point,
know
if
who
you're a
they're-
Leaf, you would know who's who that they talked about. I mean, I was
Yeah,
laughing the
for
whole way
sure.
through because for the most part, I was like, oh, I know who's this one she's talking about, and then of course when Sebum had her reaction where she was
Yeah.
laughing out loud, we already know.
laughing.
We
all
already
the
know at that
time,
point they were talking about her,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh my gosh. No,
Or if somebody talks about that, somebody talks all the time in foreign language, who is about, or who's one said that the roommate is too like quiet
I will say.
and weird
Yeah,
that
I
way.
will comment
Who
this
is
though.
that?
I will comment this though that Aurora has been for me. Well, Aurora is one of my favorites, of course. But the thing is, Aurora has been a bundle of fun in the whole thing. It's funny,
so
like
unique.
everyone's gonna do their. Oh yeah, they did that one game right where they say what is it, signing hit or something like that, right, to each other, like it was one person to the other.
Oh, they say, yeah, I love you. They are. That's something that like many think it's too like uh
I
something
think
that you don't
I think
always
if it's
say, even if someone is close, it's a little
that's why.
bit cringy
So the game.
sometimes. So
I think
that's
the game
why,
was
like,
basically is that they were going to say Sottingham. Whoever is the one that reacts is the one loses, and of course
mhm.
every member got a chance, and no one reacted. And then when it got to Aurora, she kept doing. She kept doing the. She kept being different about it. I think she said Sahid a different way or something like that. I can't recall, but
But do you know what is the
what do you
right
mean?
way to do it? The right way you do it is that I think they were supposed to do it, but maybe because of the time. Like usually there is like you say in different ways I love you, and the other one
I
accepts
think
it or
no.
not.
Well,
Like
I
I
think
have
that's
seen,
one,
like
but
it's
I think the
sometimes
game
really
was. I
funny.
think the game is. It's a reaction game. Basically, there.
And who is
Yeah,
not
basically the
laughing?
reaction is usually when you do like that,
Yeah,
like when you go signing it to someone, and you do it in front of their, in front of them.
and you have to be
Well, you don't need to
serious
be.
about
No,
it.
no, no. You don't need
I
to
have
be.
to
No, you don't
serious
need to be
about
serious. You
beer,
could be
but
having fun with it. The thing is, you could,
you
you
can't
could
laugh
just be
too much.
like, you could be so, so approaching to it. And, you can be like, go like signing here, and then the girl goes, oh my gosh, like they're
No,
gonna give you that reaction. Then they lose. Now, if they don't react and they just go along the way, then you're gonna have to figure a way to do it in a way that's either
yeah.
surprising and stuff like that.
And the
And I
other
think
one react. Yeah, like
yeah,
Sebum
and Seb,
didn't
yeah,
couldn't take
because
what
Aurora
Aurora
was
did.
like,
Yeah,
I think she screamed it, I think, or something like that, or is it screamed it?
screamed.
She screamed
Yeah,
it, and then she
screamed.
like
Yeah,
laughed out loud. She's like, "Oh, Seven lost." I was like, "Yep, that's that's a game right there." And I think Aurora tried to do the same thing to Sunshine, but she
did,
didn't react. She's like, "Nope."
did
no,
did you know why Shebin? Why Shebin did also the did she
no, no,
laugh also,
no,
or it's
no.
just the
They just
they
tease
just
her.
tease
They
her.
just tease
They
her,
just
but
tease her
no, they didn't
sometimes.
do it. So it was gonna be
Yeah.
Sebon who was gonna have a punishment, and then what we didn't know, I'll say it now, is that what we didn't know is that they were using the heart as a, they were using it part of the show, and I didn't even know that. and they it's funny,
Yeah,
and
and that was the
and
thing
it's
that
funny they
they said.
comment about it already being 5 million. I'm like, part of me was like, I will tell this viewers this. Okay, I'll tell the viewers. I will tell you that I did a lot of that hearts, and before the show started, I can't guarantee I did majority of, like all of it, but I did majority of it. I will say this, that for like 4 days, 4 days and nights, I literally was pressing those hearts on my tablet. I was like, okay, just kept
Yeah,
pressing it. Before you know it, it was like 5 minutes.
it was in 5. I think it was 5
Yeah, it was
million when
5
they
mil. I was like,
started.
oh, nice, 5 million. So I don't know who else contributed to that. It'll be awesome. And I'd be like,
Mhm.
congrats to you for contributing. Because once we found out that it was part of the show, they're like, oh my gosh, it went to 5 million. And I was like, that's good. That means the girls appreciate it.
Yeah, they were really
So
happy about it.
unsung hero, I guess.
And then after that, it was really a bit like they said. I think Sunshine said that that because it's 10th of July, so they would do something special when it's when the hearts is
Yeah.
7.1 million or something like that. So that's the interesting thing is like I kind of felt that it's gonna be hard to make the 7.1, but I didn't think that. I thought we could make it, but when I saw that there was like there wasn't enough people live.
I
Like
I'll tell you the truth.
it
I
was
already
hard.
knew we were not gonna make that. That 7.1 million was it wasn't
Oh
no.
man, you did?
Because
I thought we
I
could
saw
make it.
I saw how the numbers were going. I was like, there's no way we're gonna make that 7.1. We can get
Yeah,
close, but it was
yeah.
not never gonna make that
Um,
7.1.
yeah, we can we can say that well, that I was suspecting that more leaves were online, so all the leaves who
I
were
mean,
online,
for me,
great.
but they
But
deserve every
but
heart. I'll say that they deserve every
yeah,
heart that was given there.
yeah, they
That
deserve every heart, and they were really nice about it. That there were 6 million one, 6 million
yeah,
two, or something like that. Like in the end, they were really nice and happy about that. That was cool. But in the same way, I just felt that we Leafs could have done better.
so
So
yeah. Anyways, yeah. so as we
yeah, but
yeah
I know that it's
yeah
we can do it
we'll
next
definitely
time,
will.
so it's okay.
Anyways, as we get in more into the showcase, they did more. I'd say was it? It's not a. Is it games or they did more TMIs? I think, if I recall. Was it TMIs?
Um, they didn't do games,
I
so
think it was
it
more
was more
TMIs. They were
TMIs, I
talking
think.
more.
They took they took papers that
Oh,
the
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 comments.
Leafs
There you
has
go. Yeah, the
had
comments.
put questions, and then they all like choose different questions, and they went through like what are you eating and stuff
I'm
like
so
that.
pretty.
So
Yeah.
so
I think it was. I think
yeah, it was
overall,
good.
I think the
It was
showcase
good.
overall was fun. I mean, I enjoyed myself. I wish it was longer, or at least they sort of should have finished it with
Yeah, me too.
a a, a little star.
I felt they were just. I felt that they were like. I know showcases are mostly about performances because it's a comeback showcase where you showcase your, you know, new new songs and new performances. But in a way, I felt that they were starting to be. They're like starting to
Yeah.
relax and starting to be they're funny themselves,
So
and then it ended. So
yeah, I
that was
know.
kind
I
of
was I was enjoying. So
very
I
sad.
was wishing more. Anyways, what do you think of the?
So I definitely say everybody should
Yeah.
watch it. It was fun. It was good, and
And
I don't have anything negative
wait.
to
So
say
the
about
song
the
they ended,
showcase
the song where
itself.
they ended
So
was "Race," right? Yeah. What do you
yeah,
think of that performance? I loved it. I think it was a really good ending.
I think Race is.
I was
I feel it's a really good song, and it's a little bit like maybe um, lost lost. How do you say? Um, I don't think it's gonna be the B-side song that they're gonna promote, and maybe it should be because it's a good song and it's a good
I
performance.
like the way they ended it
So
though.
it's interesting to see what is the B-side song
Yeah,
that they're gonna perform
performance
in a
wise, it was
music
a really
show.
good. It was a good song to end with. I kind of wish they did a little star,
Yeah,
but
like
beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
I was really hoping for the Little Star because it's an awesome song, but yeah, that was a I was quite certain, but maybe they wanted to like put a upbeat
Yeah,
song in the end, and they I'm sure they will perform it
I
some
I
other
hope one point that we're
occasions.
gonna at
So
least see a Little Star being performed, even by fan cams. That's gonna be one of the things I would probably look for.
they
So
will they will next Christmas
next
maybe.
Christmas. Oh, you telling me to wait that long just to hear that a performance live? Come on, man.
No, I mean, they can think about the Little
Yeah.
Star in the same way that they did the cover uh, "Don't
Hmm.
Stop Me Now." That it's some kind of for
Yeah.
special events and like for fan sign events and so on. So, but I'm really waiting for that because it's a great song and they did really well on the album. If we go to the album, I will say that we can do it a little bit later, but I will say that it's one of my favorite songs. Maybe my favorite song, like from all the
I
songs.
haven't chosen one yet. But I've been listening to I'm So Pretty for some time.
Oh,
So I'll probably give
I
more
got
time.
so
I'll probably give more
every
time to
time I
listen to the other B-side tracks. Although my favorite
yeah.
B-side track is still A Little Star. So,
So maybe we
anyways,
should we go to
all
the
right.
album?
So I want to know what your opinion about the Envy. Like, what do you think about it? Like, what do you think about
Oh, the
what you
MV.
saw there? Like, was it
Oh,
snazzy, jazzy? Was it just
mm,
it was like not what I
I think
expected?
I think I think it was totally what I expected, and I watched it maybe I don't know 50, 100 times. I lost the count, but I think it's um, it's pretty well in the same style than some
Hmm.
You'll Be Mine. It has the same kind of vibe, maybe a little bit like different, um, uh, but the quality is as good. Sometimes I feel there's too much in the video. Do you
Oh no,
understand? Like
I understand what you're going with.
there is like a there's like the cuts, the edits are too quick. Like you would want to see a person more, or like the goose is a kind of abstract thing. Why there is a goose? Like okay, there is not a leaf, but there is a goose. so so it was kind of abstracting that on the video, but it was really colorful. So if you like colors and if you like cute expressions and so on. It's a good video. I think
Yeah.
it was well done, but maybe if I have to say some critique, it didn't have a story in a way. I liked that there would be a little bit like some kind
Yeah.
of story about it. And the goose, I can't I can't see the
Wait,
relevance of the goose.
didn't
If
the
somebody
showcase talk
can,
about the goose? Who's like, who scared the goose? And everyone pointed to
yeah,
Haru.
yeah, Haru was yeah, Haru. Everybody knew that. I was every leaf knows that Haru is afraid of everything like that. But
That was
that
hilarious.
leaf or anyone who can explain, please explain to me what was the
I
meaning of the
know.
goose. I want to know. It was kind of random and kind of funny, but I was like, the girls are like
Yeah.
around the goose in a some kind of Amazon, like this kind of surrounding with nature. I kind of felt that um, I have to say that Some You'll Be Mine was a better music video. That this was kind of it's good quality, but maybe the storyline would have been um, you know could have been uh, more interesting for the viewer. Like like I think some You'll Be Mine was a perfect video, and this was a little bit off, but I still like it a lot.
Yeah.
But it's good quality, and it got a lot of colors, and the girls look really pretty, and especially the expressions. But then there was some points that I was like, oh, I hope they were like continuing the mystery stuff with
Hmm.
their mask and so on. I was like, oh, is this
Let's
going
just
somewhere?
let's
And then
just.
there's the goose.
I mean, I'm like, wait, I only watched it a few times. Like, I didn't know it was a goose. Now you're gonna be like, I need to go back and check for that goose. I mean, I watched it like a few times at a time.
Yeah, you get
I
to
mean, I
check it
enjoyed
out.
myself watching it. I think
Yeah,
it was
but
really nice. I think.
yeah, it's a good video. The video is I think the video is good. I just hoped for maybe a storyline. I don't know. That's just my
Oh.
personal opinion that in a music video I like to think that there
I
is a
think for this
storyline
one,
behind it.
there's more about having
But
fun. I mean, I think that was the message of this thing. It was
yeah, it's
it was
more about
being
being
having
pretty
a
and happy
colorful,
and stuff
have
like
like
that.
bright colors and have fun and kind of show the pretty side of themselves. I mean, I think that's the whole premise of the video. So
That's the whole thing. But that's my opinion. I like that there is some kind of story. Like in some You'll Be Mine, there was a story behind it. Like you can see that there was something going on. So yeah, but it was a good video. I like it. There's nothing bad about saying about it. Um, I just don't get the goose. I won't say it another time,
I
but
just
I just want someone, a Leaf or a K-pop fan or a producer or
you know you know you know
uh, anyone from a Korean culture to explain me why is there a meaning of the
I will
goose? Is
tell you
it
this.
like
I'll tell you this. I'll just tell you
what is
this
the
that even if there's certain other group out there, I will not name. We have this whole goose thing also, so I'm like, I don't know.
so really? Maybe it
It might be.
symbolized
It might be.
something. I've never thought goose as a pretty thing, but maybe in Asian countries and in Korea
Yeah.
it's a pretty thing, the goose.
I don't know.
I was thinking more like if there's an animal, I was thinking more like a bird or a rabbit or or
Oh my
something like
gosh,
that, but or a
we're gonna
cat
get these
or
animals.
something. But anyways, I think it was a really good MV,
I
and there's nothing
I
to
I'll tell
be
you this,
worried
Alex. I
about
really
the
do
MV.
like your insight on the music video, and I think it's pretty spot on. For me, I just enjoyed it. I don't have any true detail other than that they really look nice. That Sebum
Yeah,
really
they
got a
look
lot
good.
of time in there. She got so much time in there. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
Sebum and stuff.
yeah, because it's the concept of it is more on the in the
If
like
it's
if
if
I
it's
would be
Sebum,
really frank, it's more in the
that's
sexy
why
side
it
than
fits
cute side. So
Sebum's
that's
type
why.
of genre more than anything. So it makes
Yeah,
total sense.
totally, totally,
So of course she's gonna get a lot of view
total
time,
sense. Yeah.
and Sebum's really pretty too. So it fits their whole narrative on the whole thing. Okay, I think for me that covers a lot of the envy. I mean the goose thing is still guessing in my mind.
Can I just like did you know that there was like this kind of articles that kind of notice how Saboom is this kind of uh, s- sexy K-pop star? There's a lot of that kind of
It
like
was okay.
stuff
So
going on, and it's not.
I
It's I
look,
can
I
understand that
could
totally.
understand. I could understand that. I don't know. Well, the thing about Sebum is that she does have all those traits, though. Like if you were talking about the old, let's just before we go into the album, I will say this is that Sebum has a trace of the idols that were happening in the sexy era of K-pop, with the AOAs and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
she would have fit there perfectly, and she
yeah,
would have been one of those top K-pop stars on that on that era.
yeah. You can say
So
that for
for
sure.
them to say
Yeah,
things about Sebum right now like this, and I believe Sebum's young, right? Like she still has a lot room to grow as an idol. So we have yet to see what her
yeah,
full capability is as her talent wise and what she's able to do
yeah.
thus far. But we well
But I can say that this like this song and this comeback concept should like Saboom is maybe the one
Yeah,
that
well,
it
it's
suits
gonna
the
benefit.
best,
The thing is,
or
it
one
will
of the
benefit.
best. Like
Yeah, it will
Lohan,
benefit her
maybe.
the most because at this point, that's the one that's gonna hit the marks. You know, I mean, Sebon's gonna have all that,
Mm.
and um, I can't deny it too that Sebum is that pretty. Like she really has that type of traits. So, of course,
Yeah,
of
that
course,
have that
articles talking
kind
about
of
her being sexy
appeal.
and having all those stuff
Mm.
about her. It's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. And I don't think I don't. And I think
And
it's
if
good
you
press
know,
for nature, but
it's good. Yeah, it's good.
we'll see where
It's
it
good.
goes up.
You know, how do you say? It's yeah. So that was the mainly the main like the. I won't mention the animal anymore, but that was
The
the main
goose.
take of the MV. So
It's
we can
like the goose.
the MV with the
Uh,
goose. I think I will always remember the MV as a music video with the goose. But yeah, maybe we can
yeah,
continue
yeah,
with
we
the
will.
album if you
Okay,
want.
so now we're gonna get to the album. What our review is and what we thought about it. I think I'm So Pretty is given already.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I felt like it was a really good main track. Usually, I don't say that about a lot of other groups. Sometimes their main tracks, sometimes their B sides are a lot better
Mm.
than their main tracks. I just think for Nature, their
Yeah.
main track was actually pretty good. I'm So Pretty was
Yeah.
really well done. Oof.
I think it was the only choice. If you think about the concept, it was the
And
only
it
choice.
fits the summer narrative. So
Like the other songs, Stop would have been, you know, I think that was the main point where everything started was the song, and even the reality shows showed it that it was like the main point where everything
yeah,
started to grow was the song and the concept of it. So that's a no-brainer.
definitely,
So
definitely. Definitely, that's where they got up to, and like I mean, it showed. Like I'm So Pretty was that main track that Nature was looking for, and I think this one's a really strong one.
do you
I
think
think
it's
it's
a
a catchy
catchy
song.
song? Like,
I think it's a really catchy
yeah,
song.
I love the bridge part on it. I really like that. That when the
Yeah,
song changes a little
the
bit,
whole
when it's
verse change.
like yeah, when there was the bridge between them in the end, I really like that it's a different that it's not a normal. It's like a different kind of
Yeah,
feeling you get from that, and then you go back to the chorus. And I think the chorus is it's a good mix of that different this more
yeah.
mature stuff like the when they're saying
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty, and then the other part of it is the cute side of nature, where what is perfect with Haru and Sunshine
Here's the
and
thing.
those
Yeah.
members. So it's a good
Here's
it's
the
a
thing
good
I want to
mix
bring
of
up about this whole the I'm So Pretty is that would you say that this is more mature compared to their
mm,
previous comebacks and previous songs they had? Would you consider this more mature
I would
or it's along the lines of what nature
I would say
signature
that
type of songs?
that it's a long way
Yeah.
from the
Well,
method
that's
song,
gonna be a long way, of course.
and it has the same feeling a little bit like some. So I can like in my playlist they are like uh, you know after some there is like I'm pretty because I think they have the same kind of energetic feeling. They have the same kind of hook and same kind of
Yeah.
catchy stuff. Like I want to listen it when I'm I want to listen it when I want to have like it's like if you want to have like more energy, those songs are
Yeah.
perfect. So I think they mix with each other really
Hmm.
well. But this is more. I think this is more like they have grown more and it's more mature. And especially it tells in the other tracks that they are improving in many aspects. So I wasn't. I was totally like. like
Well, I just wanted to bring.
like
Yeah, I
happy
just
happy
wanted to
with
bring that out because
yeah.
if you're a nature fan, or when you come to get to K-pop, usually concept wise, sometimes you like what they did before, or you like certain traits about it or what their signature is.
I,
And I will say my
I would say this concept is better than cute concept. Just
well
normal.
at
Like
this
I think
I
they
I
have
think
found
I
what.
think this one has a, how do I point it? It has a I wouldn't call it sexy, but I would consider it mature. Let's consider this concept a bit of a mature side of a concept, but not too mature because they're going with the
Yeah,
summer because it's a summer set type of season, and they want to give
yeah,
something that's more fun,
yeah.
poppy, and
Colorful.
fresh,
Yeah,
and this is what they came up with. And
yeah. I
now
would.
I do think this does
Yeah.
go away from what nature did before, other than what some is, but I think this is a
Mm,
bit more mature on that point. And they really did emphasis on
yeah.
Sebum a lot in this whole ordeal or this comeback. And we're gonna probably see a lot of that, especially the fact that now that Lou is not gonna be there,
Mm.
we're gonna see more of that. I guess you're gonna see more of that going on. Anyways, that's all I want to. That's
And maybe I'm also biased again, but I think like in many songs, also in I'm Pretty, I think like they really show that Shebin is the main
yeah,
vocalist because he's in so many
yeah.
parts.
So I want to get to
Like almost the whole bridge part is
yeah. So I want to
her
get
singing.
into
So
the next one called "Shut Up."
okay.
I think if I recall, this one had a
Um,
very. I think
what do you
"Shut
think
Up"
about
has
Shut
a
Up?
very oldies like sound to it. If I recall listening to "Shut Up," I was like,
Very.
yeah, it had a very oldies approach to the song. If I recall.
I was thinking about some Mamamoo and some
Yeah,
like
the thing, mom,
that kind of stuff. It
well,
was
that's
more
why. Well, that's
jazzy,
why
jazzy.
for Malmo, they're approaching it sort of oldies, like the 1970s type of thing. Yeah. So they were
Retro,
going with that.
yeah.
That's what
Uh,
"Shut Up" for
yeah.
me felt like. I was like, ooh, getting that blues, getting that soul in there.
Yeah, and it was like I don't know if you I don't know if you know that song that that one reality show song that they did Dunking Sisters or something that was called Shut Up. Well, it was like it
Really,
had the same
I don't know that song, so
similarities.
I'm like, wait,
Yeah, you have to listen to it. It's a like it's a partly comedians, partly K-pop stars, and they have done this kind of a project song, and it's called "Shut
I think
Up,
I know that
Shut
song,
Up,"
but
that kind of stuff.
I
So
need to re-listen to it.
yeah, yeah, it has it's just it's just the title, and I really like the harmony on the chorus. I like the chorus more than the verse. I really like the harmony
Mm.
on the chorus. So, but it's unique. It's totally different. It kind of
Yeah.
surprised me. The song. It kind of surprised
I,
me as a second
I
song.
think I can agree with that. Okay.
But
So what do you think of the race? The third
yeah.
song. The third song is called Race. I will say this.
Um.
I'll say one thing is that Race.
That's
I don't know why it's called Race, but the sound of the song, the melody of the song, is nowhere near what the word race means. Like vroom vroom drive drive. I don't think. I don't know, but it just
yeah.
it
It's no. It's a slow down. It's a easy going, chilling, like chill and
I
listen to
think
it. So
I think vocally this is
it's
we hear a lot of good points there, and I think it's a really good song. Like a really nice vibe to it, really nice chill. It's like after having the craziness of "I'm
I
so
would I would
pretty," you get into like race, or you want to get into
yeah.
that. I'd say that's a good way to go into it. Of course, that's not the order.
I would I would say that that song from all the songs on the album, that song is totally different than other nature songs. It's like more kind of chill vibe, but with acoustic guitars and stuff like that. That's something that they haven't done. Like if I
Yeah,
would pick one song that is unique and totally different than nature has done before, that's Race.
that's saying a
Well,
lot.
I think.
I'm like, that's saying a lot.
Yeah, yeah, it's in itself it's a good song, but in the same way, if I would have known that it's a nature song, I would maybe think twice. Is that a nature song? Because it's so different. It's a really nice song, but totally different style that they usually do. But they really
Would
own it,
you
and they
would you say that
really
at this
yeah. If you go to comeback, the performance was
would
even
you
better
would you
than
say that
you know.
race is a experimental side of nature that they're releasing so to
I would
see
say
what the
that.
reception of what their fans think of it?
I, I would I would say that, but I would say in the same way that it's some kind of song that kind of um is also mature. It's not. It's like in that kind of song. It's a arty. Can you say
Yeah.
arty song, like experimental arty song, like a little bit underground
I
song in
mean,
a
that's what
way.
artists
So
do. I mean, if you
so I
want to
was
improve,
really
yeah,
positively
if you want to improve
surprised
as an
about
artist, you
that
always
song.
want to try something new because you never know. Maybe you'll find your type of thing.
Yeah,
You know, you've seen other groups out
yeah,
there who experiment
yeah,
to a point that they found their signature, and I think nature is somewhat doing that. That
yeah.
they're trying to. I'm not gonna say grow up. I'd say try to grow as an artist and as a group. So I think that's what race is that
Yeah,
sign of that.
it's gonna be interesting. That is Race gonna be like among fans this hidden gem, like this jewel that like many people like more than many other songs. You know, other many groups fandoms has these kind of special songs that are not maybe the most popular, but they are meaningful. So I think
It's
Race could
possible.
be that song.
Yeah,
Like some people really like it a lot and
yeah. I mean, that's all I
that
could
kind of
say.
stuff. And then yeah, and then the
Okay, so
ballads.
what's your thought on Wish? It's I Wish.
I wish
I wish I could listen to the
uh
song right now.
is
No.
like i- if you have to say that what kind of song is a ballad song, that's a ballad song. It's kind of it's how do you say it's a ballad song that it's even like you know they have even put like really soft voices and really
Yeah,
simplified it so it's like a ballad of ballads. It's like
the Ballad of
really
Ballads.
a really sentimental, really simplified,
Yeah,
beautiful song. But in the same way, I feel like it's this kind of uh, definitely a song that isn't a title song. It's more like this kind of giving the listener different emotions and I would love to know about more about the lyrics, what they're like singing about. Is it singing about love or is it singing about you know missing
or the
someone
or their
or what is the
aspirations
lyric?
as
Then I
being
would
an artist.
yeah, or their aspiration or their hopes or dreams or it's going to be interesting to find out about the translation someday, I hope.
Oh, it's like a lullaby, also.
Yeah, because I
It's
don't
like a
know the
lullaby for sure.
yeah, it's more like a I mean that it's so simplified because it's the voices are so clear. There's not a lot of background music, so it's like really like a like this song that you listen by yourself and just a calming song
Hmm.
in a way. I would have put that for a last song, but that's
It's
just
quite
me.
soothing. It's a quite soothing
It's
song.
yeah, it
Makes
is.
you want to sleep.
It is.
Good night.
Um,
No. Good night. Bye, guys.
no, no,
Podcast
no.
over. Bye, guys.
We have to talk
No, no,
about
no,
the
no.
last song.
I'm done. I wish
Um,
is the end now.
yeah, yeah. I, I think it suits a little good. I feel that they are in these 5 songs that they have,
Okay.
5 new songs. I think
Okay. So
all are different.
Wow. Definitely, definitely,
The last song,
definitely number five.
that's the best song.
Definitely number five is is what you consider as a Korean ballad song for sure.
Yeah, and it's in my opinion, it's the best. It's my
It's a
favorite
really good
song.
one.
It's just, yeah, Little Star is like, it shows all the talent and
Hmm.
capability, and it's just a really beautiful melody, and has like this calm moments and also strong moments, and um I just think it's a perfect Korean ballad. I even put it to my playlist as a
Oh
Korean
my
ballad.
gosh.
It's something that you can, I think it's something that you can picture in a being a soundtrack in a movie,
Yeah,
like
definitely in a
totally.
movie or a drama, K drama.
Um, like in a
Yeah.
romantic movie,
Damn.
K
darn,
drama.
darn.
So so I think that's like, if I have to pick a song that is the most perfect, I would say that song. I wouldn't um uh there's nothing that I would change
Man,
about
it
that song.
makes me wanna
And
transcribe the
also,
song and try to learn how to sing it. It's a really good song.
yeah, I've already trying to learn it with my guitar because it's so good
It's a really
song.
good song to
And
transcribe for sure.
and of course my lovely bias is showing
Is
also,
it?
like, really that
Is
that
it?
uh, and Sunshine both are showing that how much they are improved
So
as
so so a
vocalists.
lot
Like,
of the singing
it's
is Sunshine and
really good.
Chebin on the last song. It was one.
Yeah, when the high points are everything. Like
Mm.
when the chorus go um to the to the higher tones, that's only Shebin
Oh, I know Chip.
and and
How about
Sunshine.
Lou? Doesn't Lou sing also?
Lou sings before the 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 long part before, like, that's kind of really melodic
Uh
but
huh.
not so high. Lou songs sings that, but I think Shebin songs every time that one part that goes um, like
Yeah.
quite high, and Sunshine also. So they are like, if you have to say what, they are really like showing their talents and their vocal skills on it. So
It's a
I'm really
really
happy about it.
it's
And
a really good ending song for the album.
also the other parts that the girls are
Mm.
singing their own parts, you can, like, when
Yeah.
Aurora is singing and Loha, and you can see their own personal style of vocals. It's really just a really good song. I would say
I
that
think
it's definitely on top
overall
three nature
yeah, I think it's a
songs
really good
for
song
me.
overall. So
No.
you have final thoughts for the album? Like or you have or everything you said.
Um. Yeah, I would say it's the album that usually, I'm not surprised that it's the first mini album in a way, because all the songs are different. Like, they are like trying different
Yeah.
genres in a way, and then I'm hoping that people like Leaves and other K-pop fans would listen to them and maybe see that there's other sides than just cute, energetic songs in nature. I think that you know, I think this mini album shows that there are more different,
Okay.
how do you say, different
That makes sense.
aspects, different
All right.
layers. So so I'm happy
All
with
right.
it, and I have heard that you already ordered
Yeah, I
both
am, yeah.
versions.
But
Is there two versions
before
of
we get
the?
into those things, my final thoughts on this whole album is that
Okay.
uh, we're gonna see a lot of flavor on what the members are able to do, and if you think it's like this, if you think you're gonna see, if you're expecting the nature from the previous albums that they've done, I think you should look at this as a fresh perspective of theirs. Of course, it was the main track does sound
True.
sort of like how Some is, but I think to be respectful for this
Yeah.
group overall, I think to see this as like sort of a debut for them, because it's sort of an album that they did grow on,
True.
and when you go into I'm So Pretty, you get the whole vibe, the whole dance and summer vibes. You get into Shut Up, and you get this whole jazzy blues and kind of cool thing. When you get to Raise, it's about their vocals, how strong their vocals are, and when you get into I Wish and Little Star, that's where you get a lot of the ballads, and I think this is to show what exactly Nature's fully capable of doing. And I think if you're a first time listener of Nature, I think you could start with this one, and you're gonna have a fun time with it. So
I think so, and I think it's for me the good albums are something that you listen, you know, through, that you don't skip the songs. So if you listen to from 1 to 5, you can maybe get the best feeling about Nature, I think. So I will hope that every Leaf and every new fan will listen the whole album and give it time, and because I think it shows a lot of
yeah,
improvement, that the group is not only about
all
cute
right.
songs
I
and
just
about,
yeah, I
which is
just
good
wanted to
also. I
yeah,
love
I
that
just wanted to end
also.
with that final thought on that one. Now, yeah, I did order. I'm gonna order both
Okay.
albums. I will definitely get an unboxing up and running, just for at least for Nature channel, so everyone can see what I got and what you can expect of getting for the albums. Um, so
Mm.
that'll be
No,
exciting.
that
I'll
would be
probably be
fun.
getting in the next couple of days, but at most probably next week. So expect for that to happen. How about you, Alex?
Yeah,
Are you planning to buy the album too, or?
I'm definitely ordering it, but
No,
but
that's all I wanted
um,
to know. If you're gonna order it, it's cool,
there's
man.
some technical
Yeah, no, it's
problems.
okay.
Let's
It's
say
okay.
that.
Of course you're gonna order it because
Yeah, I will definitely do it, but
No,
yeah,
no, no. Just for
it's
fun of it, if you were ordering it, and what card would you expecting, or what card do you wish you would get from the album?
mm, of course my bias also, but I would love to get. Uh, I can say I would love to get Haru. I think.
I, I, I,
I
I,
think
I
she has
want.
like grown to me
Yeah,
after the reality show.
I, yeah.
She's more my second bias now than before.
Haru's my
I
main,
would say
so that
that.
I would want hers, and then I
Yeah.
would want. I think I would love Haru's, and I think Sebum and probably Lu. I think those three are gonna be my top three. And then
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I'll be happy.
Of course, Sepin is my life. Sepin is my
Of
baby.
course,
So
of
of course
course,
I would
I
like.
wouldn't be. I would be okay getting Loha. It'd be awesome.
Yeah,
So
any of the girls.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think
But it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of
yeah,
performance they make, what kind of music show, what kind of variety shows. I'm sure they will take part on on after school club. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
they will go
So
on there and
I mean, there'll
make
be
some
more
other
things to
shows.
talk
So
about, and I think we end up talking about everything we needed for this podcast, and I think
yeah, and just as a like just as a hint, there could be a special guest in
oh
the next
yeah, that
podcast.
you could expect that to happen, right?
So really
So
exciting.
who knows? Who knows? Who?
So you don't have to listen
I
only
know.
us
Who knows?
two.
Maybe someone
You
else is
know,
gonna be come by, and we'll have another chat. Anyways,
maybe
I
that's
think
a
our time is up for this podcast. So,
yep.
anyway, so I think we're gonna end this podcast for this one. Um, this is for a headset and Alex.
And
So we're gonna sign
yeah,
out, and how we sign out?
and
Go Nating!
Nating.
Yay!
Bye bye.
Bye bye, yo.